Hello and welcome back to Dana Mahone Wellness. This evening I was sitting out on my deck and I thought, well, what a beautiful evening to do something meditative and relaxing, and I decided to pull the lavender buds off of my stems. So I have about 10 of these bunches that are in the RV that had been drying for a couple weeks, so they're really nice and dry, and I thought I would just pull them off. So I want to make some beautiful body scrubs and some face oils, and so the first step to that after drying them is to remove the buds. So you can do them literally one at a time or in little bunches just by rubbing your fingers through the stems and pulling the buds off. And it takes a little bit longer to do that. It is quite meditative and relaxing, so I kind of like that, and it's beautiful opportunity to do that right now. You might lose a few, in fact you probably will, so it's good to have a drop cloth or something underneath you that will catch the buds. So that's one way. And another way that you can do it is actually by giving them a little shake. So when they're really dry, they'll come off very easily. So a shake or a roll into your container, they'll come off nice and easily. So that's another way to do it. A little bit more efficient. Totally up to you on how you want to do that. So yeah, I have a bunch here that I will collect after I'm done showing you. And another way is to do them in a pillowcase. So you can take a bunch, put them into your pillowcase, and with some gentle pressure, you just want to roll them, and you'll get some stem in there, and that's not ideal, but it's okay because you can always pull the stems out. So this is definitely a more efficient way to do it. It's just not as precise because you will get some stem in there. So all you'd have to do after that is pull the stems out. So it's a little bit of it's quick on the front end and then a little bit more time consuming when you pull the stems out, but it does allow you to get a lot of buds off all at one time. So that was just a couple little rolls to show you, but I will keep at it and I will get all of these buds off of here. And that's some ways that you can remove the buds from your lavender. So I hope that helps, and by the evening's end I should have this container nice and full. So thanks for watching. Ciao for now. Hello and welcome back to this lavender part 2. I just wanted to add a little addendum to something that I hadn't mentioned but I want to mention now. Is another way that you can actually remove the buds is just by stripping the stem this way. And I talk about this when I talk about removing kale from the stalk, so that it does make it a lot easier if you strip down. The only thing that can happen, of course, is that, so what you'll see here is in between each bloom, there's this little tiny brown bit that you're gonna get when you strip it that way. And so that's why I hadn't mentioned it in the first video, but I realized I did want to mention it because it does make it a lot easier, especially if you're not doing anything that where the lavender needs to be perfect. You know, you're not selling your lavender product for $100 a jar or something like that. It doesn't have to be super perfect and meticulous. But if you're just stripping it because you want to put it into your bath or create a product out of it for yourself, and it doesn't matter if there's a little bit of stem here or there or any other little bits, then that's definitely a very fast way to do it. So as you can see, it takes a lot of the time right out of it. And so I'm back out here on the deck, and I'm on to my second little session here, and I'm really enjoying the quiet, and I just thought I would do that little addendum for you. So yes, lavender part 2, and I hope that's helpful. Okay, ciao for now.